No, we have there's a structure. So we'll take O, A, B. I'll make it D. Because C I'll use for center of mass. Okay, this is the structure what we have. I'll raise the temperature of it. So what will happen to net force when you raise the temperature? On heating, the net force acting on system will be 0, no? Due to heating of the semicircular disc, the net force on it will be 0. Therefore, the center of mass will not shift. Agreed? The center of mass will not shift here. So where is the center of mass? Anybody? 4r by 3 pi, no? It is something. So we know OC is center of mass, 4r by 3 pi. What will happen to B? B will not shift along y-axis. Delta YB. Let me write all the things. Will be 0. Center of mass, will it shift along x, along y? No, it will not shift along y-axis, nor shift along x-axis here. So delta yc is 0, delta x is 0. So what will happen to A? A will shift along y-axis. Okay, this is a correct statement. Okay, key I'll write it here. It'll be better. A will shift along y-axis. How much r alpha delta t? What is the radius of this? This radius is how much? With this one. So it will shift along this one. Then what about B? B will not shift along y-axis. B will not shift along y-axis, but B will shift along x-axis here. How much it will shift? This distance, CB into alpha delta theta. What about A? A will shift along y-axis. Along x-axis, it must shift in this direction. How much is this distance? OC? OC equal 4r by 3 pi. Therefore, this is the thing. Option I'm picking up. So B also will come. B along x-axis. No, B along x-axis. How much it should be? I think let me write answers. Shift off. I'll put all the things. Anyway, we'll write key and we'll write all the expressions also. You'll understand. Displacement of A along y-axis. How much it is? R alpha delta theta. Displacement of A along x-axis. At what distance from center of mass is? So I'll write it OC alpha delta t, which is equal to how much? OC is equal to 4r by 3 pi. Why negative sign? Towards left, no? Shift along negative x-axis. No. So this is about A over. Now displacement of B along y-axis. So how much it is? 0. Similarly, displacement of be along x-axis. How much it should be? CB into alpha delta theta. Capital, okay, delta theta. Now what is CB is equal to? R minus 4R by 3 pi alpha delta theta. So option C, I cannot take it. What about center of mass? Center of mass will not shift. Along x and y axis. Is 0. Okay. Sir, how do I learn? Because the basics, the net force, when you supply it, net force acting is 0. No. Small baseness, the questions will be like this only. Very, very small questions will come. Okay.